Good evening, afternoon. Right, we'll go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and start on your back. Okay, so we'll go a little bit more of an active stretch. So start with the bottoms of the feet together. Those knees can open up wide. Roll them back. Rest that head down. Just one hand on the stomach. One hand on the chest. Just breathing in and out through the nose. Big breath in the nose, big expansion through that ribcage. The lowest part of the lungs, middle, all the way into the collarbones. Good exhaling that breath out. Now on the exhale, press that low back into the mat. So we're scooping that tailbone up and tighter with that core. Then inhale again, find that big breath in. And exhale out. Big breath in. And exhale. And exhale, just a couple more on your own. Finding the space. Just let everything go. Just look at a crazy day. It's a good day. Regardless, just let yourself be right here in this moment. Let's bring those knees together. Let's bring those feet about hip distance apart. Feel go out those arms. We'll bring the knees over to the right. Pause for a breath or two. Left shoulder stays rooted down. Bring it back to center. And exhale over to that left side. Inhale, bring it back to center. To the right. Center. To the left. Center one more time. Each way over to the right side. And pause it for a breath. Back to center. Over to the left. Bring it back to center. Let's hug that right knee into the chest. Just extending that left leg out. Now we want to keep that leg lifted. Okay, so maybe a little bit higher, or that heel can just be a few inches above the ground. Low back again stays nice and flat. And then we'll switch. Left knee pulls in, right leg extends out, pressing through that heel. Bring it back to center, and switch. Right knee in, left leg extends out. So warm up through this, through the core. Bring that knee in. That left one in as that right one extends out. Keeping that low back nice and flat on the mat. So one more time each way. Right knee, left leg out. Now this time, we're going to start to lift those shoulders off of the mat. You can. It's a little more activation through the core. And then we'll switch. Left knee in, right leg out. Bring both knees in, round through that spine. And then we'll extend both legs out, reaching those arms overhead. Hold it for a breath or two. Then we'll hug the knees in, stretch around forward and back. Coming up to that seat and roll on over into that tabletop. So on that inhale, we'll drop that belly, lift the chest, lift the tailbone as we look up. Exhale, we'll round the spine, press the shoulder blades away, draw that belly in. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift and round. And lift and round. Bring it back to neutral. Let's step those feet back to our plank and then hips up to the sky down dog. Let's come onto the toes. Bend those knees, stepping those feet to the top of the mat. Sliding those hands up the shins for that half lift. Exhale, slide those hands down as we fold. toesies, flatten out that back. Rise up to standing. Reach it up nice and tall. Maybe interlace those fingers, slide that over to that right side. Inhale it up. Exhale it over to that left side. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, release those hands. Finding that flat back, we're going to bend into that right knee, twisting the left arm reaches up. Exhale. Switching sides. Lift and lengthen, bend into that left knee, right arm reaches up. Exhale it down, back to fold. Bend the knees, flatten out that back. Let's rise back up to standing. Interlace those fingers, bend it to the right. Inhale up top. Exhale it to the left. Inhale, bring it back up. Release those hands flat back as we fold. Lengthen out, bend into those knees. Now a little bit more bend into that right knee as we twist the left arm up. And fold. Other side, lengthen out, bend into that left knee. Right arm reaches up. Lower the hands down. Let's plant those hands, step those feet back to our plank. Shifting the weight forward, lower down. Roll the shoulders down and back, lift that chest up, step over. Exhale, higher into that downward. Raising arm. And exhale, sending those hips up to the sky, down low. And then inhale up toes. And those knees stepping those feet top the left. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Interlace those fingers. Side bend to the right. Inhale it up. Side bend to the left. Inhale it back up. Release the hands forward. Half lift, bend to the right knee, left arm up. And down. Switching sides. Lengthen out, bending into that left knee. Right arm reaches up. And lower the hands down. Plant those palms. Step those feet back to our plank. Lower down. Inhale, lift that chest. Exhale, those hips to the side, downward facing dog. Hold for another breath. Inhale on those toes. Bend those knees. So step those feet back distance, so a little bit wider. Turning the toes out, heels in. Let's sink those hips down into that squat. So if those hips are a little bit tighter, you might be sitting a little bit higher. And just really active, press the feet into the mat, pulling those knees out to let those hips drop down a little lower. More breaths. Big breath, inhale. And exhale. Straighten those legs. Turn those feet parallel to each other as we fold. And now bend into those knees. Let's rise up to standing. Hands come to your hips. Bring that left knee up. Cross that ankle over. Send those hips back into that chair with that thing. So a little bit lower. Maybe over that chest over. That chin. Big step back into that warrior one. Inhaling those arms up. Keep that core tight. Bend to that front knee. Hip more. Then we'll interlace those fingers behind the back. Pull those knuckles down. And then hands away from those hips. Exhale, fold. Warrior. Release those hands. Rise back up. Exhale, step both feet to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Lengthen on that inhale. And exhale, fold. Hold. Let's bend to those knees. Rise on up. Reach your nice and press hips forward. And go bring those hands from the center. Or to your hips. Hold that right knee up. Cross that ankle over. Sink those hips back. Bring those hands big step back into that warrior one. Reach those arms up. Pull those arms out. Release the fingers, open the chest, and fold. Release the hands, rise back. Exhale those hands down to the back. Step it back to your plank. Bend in the sun. And exhale, downward facing dog. Onto the toes. Bend those knees, step in those feet. And outside the hands, so that little bit wider stance. Bring those toes out, heels in. Sink it down into that squat. So now we're going to pull that right hand down towards the ground. That elbow presses into that knee as that left arm reaches up and back. And we'll switch. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Back to center. And straighten those legs. As you fold, bring those feet parallel to each other. Inhale, rise up nice and tall. Cross those 6 forearms. We'll reach back. And then we'll bring those hands to the hips. Let's lift that left leg up, cross that ankle over. Send those hips down and back. Rise on that big step back, warrior one. Arms reach up. Exhale the hands down. Interlace the fingers. Big breath, open up through that chest. And exhale, fold it forward. And release the hands. Rise back up. Stepping both feet forward. Exhale, fold. Half lift, inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Hips forward, arms reach back. And then hands can come to those hips. Right leg lifts, cross the ankle over. Sit the hips back. Rise on a big step back into that warrior one. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale those arms down. Open the chest, inhale. Exhale, fold. And release those hands. Rise back up. Lowering the hands down to the mat. Step it back to our plank. Inhale, center. And exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. On those toes. Bend those knees, stepping those feet. Behind the hands, toes out, heels in. Snake on down into that squat. Now right hand lowers down, left arm reaches up. And switch. Left hand down, right arm up. Both hands down as we straighten those legs and folds. Another breath. Land those hands. Stepping those feet back to our plank. Coming through that vinyasa, if you're just going to skip it all together and just be in a down dog, you can. Bring those feet together. Inhaling that right leg up. Curl that knee to the nose. Stepping that foot through. Your back heel grounds down. Inhaling those arms up. Warrior one. Now finding a little bit of balance. We're going to lower the hands down. Front of the right foot as that left leg lifts up as high as you can get. Now try not to open up through the hips too much. Try and rotate that left outer hip down. Full walk on the hands. Back towards standing leg towards that right leg. Maybe grabbing onto that ankle with one hand. Maybe both hands. Not a balance. Back into a warrior two. So the left toes are pointing towards that long edge of the mat. Right toes are pointing straight forward. And chest is opening up towards that long edge of the mat. Reaching through those fingertips. Make sure that torso is nice and tall. Arms are nice and level. We're not arching through that back, pulling that rib cage down, tailbone down. Knee presses out. So we'll be able to see that big toe. Gripping through the toes, balls of the feet and the heels. Lifting through those arches. Really, really active. Let's lower that right forearm down. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Flip that palm, reach it up and back. And then from here, we're going to pivot, turn the right toes in, left toes angle out a little bit more. And then we'll side lunge into that left leg. Bring it back to the front of the mat. We're going to go into that low lunge, twisting. Right arm reaches up. Lower that hand down, step it back to a plank. Vinyasa. Exhaling, down dog. Feet together. Inhale that left leg up. Curl that knee to the nose. Step that foot through. Back heel grounds down. Inhaling those arms up. Warrior one. Finding that balance. Lower the hands down as we lift that. As we lift that right leg up towards the sky. You walk those hands back. Grabbing onto the ankle. We'll take that big step back into our warrior two. And strong through the feet. Pressing that knee out. Core tight. Strong through those arms. Reach to those fingertips. Breath. We'll lower that forearm down. Reach that right arm up and over. And inhale. We'll rise back up. Straighten that front leg. Flip that palm. Reach it up and back. We'll turn those toes out for as long as that. Lunging into that right knee. Walk those hands back to the front into that lunge. That right hand twisting. Left arm reaches up. And lower the hand down. Step back to our plank. Vinyasa. And exhale. Downward facing dog. And feet together. Inhale, that right leg lifts. Curl that knee to the nose. Step that foot through. Back heel down. Inhale, warrior. Exhaling those hands down. Lifting that left leg up. Walk those hands back. Find the balance. Big step back, warrior two. Extended side angle. So lower that elbow down. Or that hand down. Inside that foot. Reaching through those fingers. Open up through that chest. Inhale. Rise back up. Straighten that front leg. Flip that palm. Reach it up and back. And turn those toes out at angle. Ankles bending into that left knee. Side lunge. Walk those hands back to the front. Low lunge. And then twist. Right arm reaches up. Lower the hand down. Step it back to plank. Vinyasa. And exhale. Steps up. Downward facing dog. Inhaling that left leg up. Exhale. Curl that knee and step that foot through. Back heel down. Inhale those arms up. And exhale, fold. Standing split. Find the balance. So walk those hands back. Big step back into that warrior two. Extend the side pulse. Lower that hand down. Right arm reaches up and over. Rise back up, straighten that front leg. Reach that arm up and back. And turn those toes out at angles. Lengthen reaches up. And lower the hand down. Step it back. Inhale. And exhale. Up to the sky. Down dog. Come on to those toes. Then those knees. Let's step those feet behind the hands. So that squat stance. Heels in, toes out. Swing those hips down. Chest, those hands in the heart center. Press those knees out. Rise on up, coming up onto those toes. Tight through the core, through the legs. Reach up strong through those fingers. And then heels down. Come back into that squat. Press, rise up out of it. Reach. Heels down, sink. Reach it back up. And down. Last one. Rise on up tall. Holding your high up onto those toes. Whole body is nice and tight. And lower those heels. Turn the feet parallel. Flat back fold. Step it back to a plank. One last inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. We'll bring that right knee to that right wrist. So it slides across into our pigeon. Lowering onto those small feet. Stay a little bit more active. Press that. Right, just shin down, pull it back. Left knee presses down and pulls forward. To those hands. Step it back down dog. Let's bring that left knee to that left wrist. Foot comes across. Right leg slides back. When you're ready, lower onto the forearms. Left shin goes back, right knee goes forward. Step it back, down dog. Come onto those knees. Let's just sit. Facing that long edge of the mat. It's really come really wide with those feet. maybe kind of adjust yourself so you can press yourself up to scoop the hips back a little bit more. So that way when we fold, we're not just rounding through the back. We're staying really tall. I think we're rolling forward on those hip bones. Big stretch the hamstrings through those inner thighs. Flexing through those feet. You can keep a slight bend in those knees if you need to. Actively pulling those feet back, flexing your glutes. So back here to keep pulling those feet back and fold a little bit more. I kind of feel like that's as far as you can go, keeping that back flat. Just hold it there. Breathe. A little bit further down. Find that side that's when that left elbow towards that left inner thigh. Right reaches up and over. Reaching for that toe. Keep those shoulders stacked. Gaze up underneath that arm. Breathe back up. Switching sides of that right arm. Left arm reaches up and over. Bring it back up. Roll onto your backs. And just hugging those knees in. To that full happy baby. So try bring the knees down or bring the knees wide. We'll reach for the outside edges of those feet that our heels are coming inside the knees in front of the shins. Just grab onto those feet. Tailbone is down with those knees really bent. Chest is lifting. And then we'll extend the bottoms of the feet are going up towards the ceiling. Knees pull down as that tailbone pulls down. And we really extend those legs a little bit. Lower those feet down. Right by the sides. Walk those shoulder blades together. Rolling those hips up. And rolling back down. Hugging the right into the chest. Left leg extends out. We'll twist that leg across. Right arm reaches out. Back up. Switching sides like that. Left knee in. Right leg extends out. And twist. Back to center. Let's go ahead and hug both knees into the chest. head to the knees, temple. Extend those legs out, reach those arms overhead. Full body stretch. Fingertips, those toes. And exhale. Those arms down to the sides, palms face up, shoulder blades along together. Big breath in through the nose. And out through the nose. So you're just completely relax and rest for those next few minutes. Deepen your breath. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach those arms overhead. Big stretch from your tips through the toes. Draw those knees into the chest. Gently roll over to that right side. That right is going to that left arm just falls in, completely resting on your side. Gently press yourself up into that seat. Pause here with a nice coach sitting tall. Breaths just to close out this practice. Thank you all so much. Have a great evening. We do have 25-minute power yoga tomorrow. Rise.